it's Friday, we made it to the weekend, and we get a new episode of The Last of Us tonight instead of Sunday night. I'm Stella Chung, and in today's fix, Nintendo admitted Switch sales are unlikely to grow at the same pace as before. Genshin Impact developers released a statement regarding the disturbing behavior on one of their voice actors, and Sonic Origins Plus has been rated in Korea, meaning it might be real. We've got a mixed bag of news, so let's just get to explaining it all. Even though Nintendo upped their production for the upcoming release of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo has admitted their Switch sales are unlikely to grow at the same pace going forward. Can you believe the Switch has been on the market for 6 years now? Crazy. After its financial results were released earlier this month, Nintendo shared the English version of its investors' Q&A session. In this session, Nintendo director and president Shuntaro Furukawa said Nintendo is still hopeful that sales could increase, however, through the launch of new games like The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or from customers buying a second console. Furukawa also went on to say, "We are seeing both new demand and multiple system demand for the hardware, so we think there is still room for growth in sales. To that end, we want to maintain a high level of engagement with the hardware and create new demand, not only by releasing new titles, but also by working further to convey the appeal of existing titles." So it doesn't seem a Switch Pro or any new consoles in the works anytime soon. The Switch is still doing really well for Nintendo, having surpassed 122 million units sold, becoming the third best-selling console of all time. Also, Nintendo usually keeps our consoles for around 5 to 6 years, so this isn't completely unusual, especially when you consider the Switch OLED model has only been on the market for a little over a year. Just in case you're not caught up with Genshin news, let me break down what's been going on. I do want to issue a trigger warning for sexual abuse and self-harm before I go into details. The English voice actor for Genshin Impact's character, Tighnari, Elliot Gindi, has been accused of grooming underage fans, transphobic behavior, and emotional abuse by moderators of his Twitch and Discord server. The accusations were listed in a 21-page Google document containing screenshots of multiple victims who were asked for inappropriate photos and videos, pursuing relationships with underage individuals, sending sexual content, and so much more. Those accusations were confirmed to be true by Gindi, who admitted that the chat logs and screenshots of evidence of his behavior were in fact real. In his TwitLonger apology post, Gindi confirmed that he engaged in emotional manipulation by threatening suicide if victims came forward. Following this, Genshin Impact developer Hoyoverse has issued a statement to Games Radar Plus saying, "We deeply regret the harm and damage that happened to our fans, gamers, community, and anyone affected. Both our internal teams and external partners, including our voice acting studio, have been working together on an urgent solution, and we will keep you posted on the progress." So it seems Genshin may be considering recasting Gindi, but there has been no confirmation yet. But we'll be sure to keep you updated on the situation as Genshin comes to a conclusion on how to handle this. Sonic Origins may be getting an enhanced re-release. The Game Rating and Administration Committee of Korea has given Sonic Origins Plus a rating. Sonic Origins was a 2022 release of a collection of the first 4 remastered platform games in the Sonic the Hedgehog series for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. This compilation was released for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S and the One, and Nintendo Switch and PC. We're not quite sure what Sonic Origins Plus means, especially with little to no information on what this title would include, but it could be a new collection of remastered games. If we've got any Sonic fans watching, I'm really curious. What Sonic games would you like to see remastered for today? Do you have a Nintendo Switch? And how many of you ended up upgrading to the OLED model? I have one, so let me know if you also joined me in the upgrade. I'm Stella Chung, and now that you're all caught up on gaming news, be sure to tune in to IGN on February 17th and 18th because IGN FanFest is returning with exclusive trailers, reveals, interviews, and more surprises. We'll have updates on Diablo 4, Redfall, Street Fighter 6, and so much more. After you mark your calendars, be sure to download the IGN app, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and of course, for all things gaming, keep it right here at IGN.